Okay, I've never done this before, and I just bought this brush, detangling brush for curly hair. I put in some Cantu, and I threw in some curling jelly, and I did the first top hat. I always do the front first because I feel like it dries faster, and I want to get it while it's wet. It's too big of a section, but this brush is freaking amazing. I've already done 2/3 of my hair, and it took me less time than ever. So I want to do a section and show you. I've never done anything like this before, so sorry, I know the video sucks, and I just got a shower, so whatever. But so you can do it this way, the long way. I know this doesn't look like it's working very well, but so walk through it a little bit lightly, get some of the big tangles out, and you can pull it down this way. Yeah, this piece is too big still. Of course, the back is snarlier than the rest. But, and if I put it in my, and brush it like that, there's no snapping, there's no breaking, I can't hear anything. The comb literally has like a few long hairs in it, which is probably just shed because I shed a lot. Like, do-do-do. That's my kid acting like a cartoon character in the background. Of course, when I decide to do this, that's when my hair is going to be a brat. But let's be serious. If you have hair or anything like this, you know. You already know. Okay. So that piece is basically done. So I'm going to grab another little section. And this comb is like, I think I paid like $16 and I got 2 of them. I gave one to my niece, who is mixed, and she has super curly hair. It's really long, but it looks really short, of course, when it dries up. So I'd say she's like a 4C. And hates to have her hair brushed, but she likes Auntie Danny always has crazy hair, so she wants crazy hair like Auntie Danny. And so she tries to grab like a regular hairbrush and brush it because that's what Auntie Danny uses. Well, we had to explain to her that, you know, yeah, you have crazy hair and Auntie Danny has crazy hair, but Auntie Danny has white girl crazy hair and you have black girl crazy hair. So I think she's getting it now, but if we could both use this hairbrush, that would like make her day because she's my princess. So, so for my family that might be watching this, I know you're thinking, God dang, that takes a long time. But for anybody with my hair in my family and friends, you know that this is nothing. And even if it would take longer, which it doesn't, it's taken a lot of time off, it's not breaking. That's the biggest thing, is finding something that doesn't like rip through your hair. Yeah, you can finger detangle, but oh my gosh, when your hair is this length, that takes like all day for me. Because, oh, and I should also mention that this is the first time in about, I think this is day 5 that I have since combing my hair, since detangling my hair. Again, people without curly hair have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, seriously, you haven't combed your hair in 5 days? Yeah, well, you tried it. I always say that if I comb my hair every day, then I look like the comedian Carrot Top, this big bushy red hair. Shh, I'm doing something here.
You're having my mouse.
There's a mouse in my room?
My mouse.
Oh.
There might be a seat.
Oh, okay. So, here's another section.
What?
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
So I guess his cartoon character noises are even bothering his little brother. You hear them screaming at each other. Okay, so and now I've pulled in the stuff that's already been detangled, which might have been a mistake at this point. I shouldn't have done that yet, but again, please forgive me. This is legit the first time I've ever done anything like this, and it's because I freaking love this thing. And no, they haven't paid me to do anything, obviously. Like, do I look like I'm getting paid to do anything extra or making any money to do anything extra? This is, whoops, that was me. That was on me, not the brush. I was being redonkulous. So yeah, if it's like this is always the worst section for me, the very nape of the neck hairs. Because even though I like to wear my hair down throughout the day, if I'm cooking, I throw it up because my kids don't approve of having hair in their food. I guess I can't really blame them for that. And then I'll take it down, and then other tasks throughout the day, I always end up throwing it up. Or these days under quarantine, I'm throwing on a baseball cap an awful lot if we're going for a walk or whatever. So, okay, well, this is the real test because this is like horrible part of my hair. Oh, I can feel it. I can literally feel it detangling, you guys. Like, it's not pulling, it's not snapping. This comb is like for like 8 little combs. You see that, how weird it is? And you can do it like this. Or if you've got really snarly pieces, it says to do it like this, which I kind of like. So you can really get in there, but it's just not breaking. Usually when I'm combing my hair, it's like snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop. And I've been using the wet brush for a little while. And this is what I pull out after 2 detangling sessions, which is actually pretty good for me. And you saw the little tiny bit that I pulled out of this brush a minute ago, and I might actually be done. And there's a few little stranglers in there, and I think for the most part it's not breakage, it's shedding. And so there I detangled all of it, and then I roll it up to get it out of my way because I'm short and my arms are really short, which means it's hard to brush my hair. But yeah, look, right through it. Okay, now let's try the wet brush. Oh, well, I guess now that the detangling brush has done all the work, that works pretty good too. Ha! That was not the best idea. So now you know I'm not getting money from anybody. For one thing, I'm way too clumsy and messed up to do that. So that's my story. I'm going to use this thing. I hope it works for my niece.